Out here with G-Man tuna can and Tulsa pull tab finder today. Been hunting for a while today. Found a couple little minor finds, but I just found my first wheat penny for the day. Been kind of a slow day, no silver for any of us, but it's 1913. Well, Bob from Bob's Digging It, this one's for you, buddy. So close, but yet so far away. Hey everybody, Okie Digger back with you. Digging in this gravel area, and I had to chip down. I got a good 83, 84 signal. Had to chip down to it. I haven't pulled it out of the hole yet, but it sure looks like silver. Right there. We're out and take a look. Oh, yeah. I can see one dime on the back of that. Let's see, it's probably a Barber. Be my second ever Barber dime. Yep, sure is. Worn smooth. So we can get a date off of it. It's so worn smooth, I'm not worried about rubbing a little bit. 1901. That there's a sweet find. Get back to you and find something else. Man, folks, I am tearing it up over here. I just got my second ever in my life. Of course, I scratched the crap out of it, but Barber quarter. It was barely into the surface. It's in the sidewall, and I caught it. Looks like a 1907. So we'll wipe it off now. It's already scratched. Don't see no mint mark. It's worn slick, though. I mean, worn slick. But I did gouge it. That's alright. Still silver. Get back with you at the next hole. I'm just a few feet away from where I found that Barber dime. Hey everybody. As you saw from the clips, we had a pretty good hunt. I was out with G-Man tuna can and Tulsa pull tab finder, and I found a couple silvers, and I think we all had some decent finds, and it was a good time. So we'll just get right on to the wrap up. Alright, start with some of the old just junk finds, I guess you could call them. I don't even know how old this is, but I believe it's like a gas connection. It's too small, I think, for a hose type connection. A piece of the old porcelain. There's a whole one, but it's got a crack in it. This one was different. I've never seen one like this. It says genuine porcelain lined can or cap, and then it says Boyd's. So it's a Boyd's cap. And anyway, got this old thing. I'm not real sure if these went together like this, or if this was two separate pieces that mount on something like that. G-Man tuna can said he thought it was like a can opener type thing, but I'm not real sure. I got an old truck, no wheels. Not an old truck, it's just a Hot Wheels. Piece of an old Chevrolet. Key, some pottery. This I thought was lead. It's really heavy. I mean, really heavy, but it's not lead. It's not bendable at all. And that piece has all been up in there, and it's been ripped apart. So I mean, it's really, really hard stuff. It's not rusted. I scratched on it a little bit right there. I don't know if it's brass or what it is. It's kind of rounded a little bit, but I really, really hesitate to say it's any kind of like artillery shell or anything, because we don't find much stuff like that here in Oklahoma. A little bit of clad, a couple quarters, the well-known FU mint mark quarter, 65, a couple dimes, one copper penny, and the rest of those are zincs. This was an interesting find, and if anybody knows what it is, let me know. It's let's see if I can put my quarter here. It's, I think, a little bit smaller than a quarter actually. Yeah, just a tiny bit. It doesn't have a reeded edge, but it does have a rim all the way around on both sides, and it is completely blank. I mean, there is nothing on it. It's not a slug because there's, it's got the rim and it doesn't have any tabs on it where it would have been, knocked out. I worked in a sheet metal shop, and I know what the slugs look like, and this is not one. Because on a slug you have a sheared side and then your punch side, and this has this rim on both sides. So not real sure what that was. 1913 wheat, in pretty good shape for a 1913. Plain, a little worn, but and then my two good finds. Just thrilled to death with these, and as you saw in that video, just one right after the next. I dug one, very next hole dug the other. I dug this dime first, 1901 Barber, with, you can see right down there real close, an O mark, and according to the coin book, the 2000, of course mine's a 13, so it may be a little off, but the red book, this is like a $4 to $6 coin. So just glad to have that. And the very next hole, and yes, I did gouge the crap out of it, but it's so worn and so obliterated that it, and also it wasn't a low mintage or anything, so it's worth its weight in silver anyway. Looks like I got rid of some of the silver off of it. It is actually a 1907 D. The D's are really hard to see. This side is just, you have to get just the right angle to even see the eagle on there. I'm experimenting with a new camera app, so sorry about the in and out focus. But anyway, and in that box right there is 2,499 clad dimes. So that means that there was one silver. And here lately, that's a good find, because I have not been finding much silver in dimes. That's a 63 D. And thrilled to have it. Last box of dimes, I'm only allowed one box a week from the bank that I go to, and the last box that I got was all brand new 2014 dimes. So my bank won't take them back once I've left the bank with them. Not rolled. They have to be unrolled. So I had to sit and unroll all 2,500 dimes, dump them into my bucket there, and then took them back tonight and dumped them out into the machine. But anyway, the weather is holding out pretty good, but I've been doing a lot of deer hunting, so I haven't been getting out and digging. Hopefully get out and do some here pretty soon. I do have 2 weeks off over Christmas, so I'm not planning on going out of town or anything, so I'll probably get out and do a little digging then, and I'll get with you if I get some finds.